Your body is not just a machine, it is the very temple in which life happens. What you put into this temple decides not only your health but also the quality of your mind, emotions, and consciousness. When we talk about food, we are not just talking about calories and proteins. We are talking about life energy. Food is not simply fuel, it becomes you. Whatever you eat, within hours it is transforming into your blood, your cells, your thoughts, even your emotions. Now, red meat has always been a subject of debate. On one side, people say it is a rich source of protein, iron, and strength. On the other, it has been linked to health problems like heart disease, digestive issues, and even cancer. But beyond health, there is another dimension: awareness. Let us understand the fundamental nature of red meat. When you eat the flesh of another creature, you are not only taking in nutrients, you are also taking in the memory of that being. Every life form carries certain tendencies, certain patterns of energy, what we may call impressions. When you consume red meat, you are consuming a being that lived with its own instincts: fear, aggression, survival. This leaves an impact on your system. That is why, traditionally, yogic culture always suggested food, that is sattvics, foods that bring clarity, lightness, and balance. Red meat, on the other hand, is tamasic. Tamasic means it brings inertia. It slows down your system, makes the body heavy, and the mind dull. You may have noticed after eating a heavy red meat meal, your body naturally seeks sleep. Why? Because it takes tremendous energy to digest it. Almost 70% of your energy is consumed just to break it down. That is why people who eat a lot of red meat often feel lethargic and need stimulants like coffee or alcohol to balance themselves. This does not mean you should hate food or create guilt around eating meat. If your body truly needs it, if your geography or work demands it, you can consume what is necessary. For example, in very cold regions, meat became essential for survival. But today, many of us live in conditions where we can choose. If we can get the necessary nourishment from plant-based foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and grains, why burden the body unnecessarily? Another important thing: your consciousness. The kind of food you eat has a direct relationship with your spiritual practices. If you are seeking calmness, meditation, or clarity, red meat makes the path harder. The heaviness in the body pulls the mind down, makes it restless, and creates unnecessary agitation. Health-wise too, modern research has repeatedly shown that regular consumption of red meat, especially processed meat, is linked to hypertension, cholesterol, and cancer risks. The body is a beautiful system, but it has limitations. When you overload it with food that is difficult to digest, you are slowly damaging its balance. But understand this: spirituality is not about morality, it is about intelligence. If you are conscious of what food does to your body, you can choose wisely. If you eat red meat, at least observe: how does your body feel? How does your mind respond? Does it bring vitality, or does it bring dullness? Food should be about life, not death. What you eat should make you feel light, alive, and joyful. If after a meal you feel like sleeping, that means the food is pulling you down. A conscious eater is one who chooses food that elevates their system. So, should you stop eating red meat completely? That choice is yours. But if you are on a journey of awareness, meditation, or yoga, reducing or avoiding it will help tremendously. Even cutting down gradually will bring a huge difference. You will see your body becoming more energetic, your mind clearer, your emotions more balanced. Remember, this is not about rules. This is about responsibility. Once you realize that your body is the foundation for everything you experience in life, you will naturally treat it with care. You will not eat just because of taste, you will eat because it nourishes. If you approach food consciously, every meal becomes a step towards health, vitality, and inner growth. Your body is the soil in which the seed of your consciousness grows. Keep this soil pure, light, and alive. If this guidance has helped you reflect, stay connected, subscribe, and continue walking this path of awareness with me. Together let us choose food, life, and consciousness wisely.